So I'm going to attempt to film my first match today. Obviously, as you can see, front weather, chucking it down. All wrapped up, already wet, just set up. So we're at Lindholme and Aaron's drove me peg 52 on Willows last night.
My second wife, Kayleigh Smith. This will be a good one. 52 Willows.
So I think it's split across 3 lakes. There's a section on Willows, a section on Laurels and a section on Strip. So see how we go. Weather's awful, really wet. Set up, ready to go, get to peg, give you a run through it. Hopefully it'll turn out alright. Let me know your thoughts and I'll see you on the bank in a minute. So here we are, all set up. You can see lovely weather. Micros, corn, some expanders. It's a rod and free kit, so I've got a edge line down there, one down there, and then just short and long in front of me. See how we get on. So we are 1 hour in now, so first hour gone. I've had 2 F1s on that short pole and one that came off that foul looked. That's it. See, nobody else catch out at the minute. Just chuck tip out at 13 metres. See if I can present it a bit better. It's a bit hard in this wind. Not looking great. It is freezing as well. Got that wind right in my face and rain, so it's not very nice. But I've just fed a little bit of bait down these edges. It's quite deep down the edge, so I'm going to give this a couple of 5-minute chucks, see if it goes round. If not, I'll have a look down the edges. So I'm going to check in every hour just to give you an update of where I'm up to. Hopefully it picks up a little bit. This rain might ease off. Very cold. I'm still hopeful for a few bites, so I think I'll probably still catch some on that short pole again later. Just don't seem to be much happening at all at the minute. Out for the top 13 metre line now. Didn't have what else down edge. Tried the short line and missed a bite, but it could have been little skimmers. I've had a little skimmer there as well. So I just thought, guy opposite me packed up and gone home already. A little indication there. Didn't stick it out. I hadn't seen him have out, to be fair. We will just pick one on that long pole, just as I first camera. That one. Right guys, so that's 3 hours gone now. I'm on 7 fish. Just can't seem to get anything going, to be honest. I had 2 in this last hour on the long pole. Just bites out of nowhere. A little indication they're not short pole. Going to give it 5 minutes on this short pole, then get back down that left hand edge. Hopefully, because I've rested it a little bit. Might be a few fish down there. Still not seeing much going on around me. Still raining. But we've got halfway through the match now, so we've got another 3 hours left. Plenty of time to catch up. Catch a few fish, just hoping they turn up down these edges really. So we're on update hour 4 now, and I have had 13 F1s and a few bits. So starting to pick up a bit now. Caught a few in the last half hour down this edge. seen nail point over there. I don't know if you can see her. Starting to catch odd fish as well now, so looks like they're hopefully going to get their heads down for the last couple of hours. Catch a few. Living dangerously in the edge of these reeds. I've had one that took me through it but managed to just out-pole up, and after a bit of hustle and tussle it came out and I landed it, so no damage to rig as well. Always important if they do go fruit rushes, when it comes back, if you get it back with your rig, you just check it. Because the last thing you want is a little nick in line and next fish you're on it just snaps you. So we're into well, we've done 5 hours now, and I am on 20 F1s, so I've had a good, not bad last hour. Catching a few down this margin still. I've lost a couple, took me fruit rushes, got one out, lost one, did hook length, but at least rig wasn't trashed. Still just tapping in micros, fishing expander. I have tried corn, but it just seems to sit there like there's no fish. Put an expander on and seem to get a few more bites. A lot of indications and bits down there, but you just got to sit, wait for a positive dink on float. Fish on. I have tried down that left hand margin again, but I think I had a skimmer, that were it. Thought I'd try resting this, but they seem to be alright here, to be fair. Still getting bites and indications, so I think it's fishing quite hard, so while I'm getting bites and indications I'm going to stay trying to catch them. If I can keep plugging away I'll do alright. Just gone through its lip. There we go, number 21. When I did my not my expanders, my micros, I did add a few 4s and 6s in this time. Normally I just had a few 4s, but I did a few 6s in as well. I think they imitate a 4mm expander quite well. It seems to be working. Don't know whether that's made the difference or not, but it's definitely done the harm putting them in. I have to refeed. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's on me, Bobby. We don't count them. Come on. There we go. We're into last 5 minutes at match now. I'm on 27 F1s. Not sure how that'll do, but I've had a nice day despite the rain. Bit annoyed I have lost a couple. Got to pull them hard enough to get them away from reeds, otherwise they're going. But a few I've pulled out of just because I've pulled too hard. So it's one of them. If I hadn't have pulled it, it'd probably gone in reeds anyway, so I might have lost it. I could have had a couple of extra fish. Hopefully it won't make the difference, but they're normally the ones that end up costing you. Slowed down a little bit. Not sure this spell where you drop in and catch one. But yeah, had a nice day to be honest. I started short, had a couple of fish early on, but it was really slow to get going. That's not what you want 5 minutes to go. Yeah, started short, had a couple short. Could just literally get a couple of fish on a line and that were it. Had a couple of fish long, a couple of fish down edge, tried back short, a couple of skimmers. Tried chucking tip out just to see if the wind got up a little bit. I thought it might be able to present it better at 13, but never even had a sniff on that. And then once I've started catching down this right hand edge, where I've caught most of my fish to be honest. A bit shallower, bit of cover. Caught them all on micros and expanders, just feeding through these little fruit chute lids. Don't need a lot of bait. Yeah, not sure how I'll end up in match. Like I say, I'll be a bit disappointed in myself if I don't miss out by a couple of pounds or so, because I've definitely bullied a few that maybe I didn't need to bully as much, but I could have taken me at reeds. I've lost one at reeds, got one out at reeds. We'll see. Finally stopped raining, which is nice. Back up in the dry weather. Hoping I catch one more before I end, but oh, there we go. So this is the sort of situation. Look at that. So that's time there. I'm going to see if I can get this one out, see what happens. Catch you later, guys. Right guys, so that's it. Day finished with. What a wet one that's been. Don't want one of them again in a hurry. Had an alright day though, to be honest. Panned out alright. Ended up with £70, so I've been 4th overall, which isn't bad. £85 won my lake. Could have possibly had that. Obviously them fish that were down edge that late on, as you've seen, I had hustle and tussle with them. Some of them pulled me in, some of them I pulled out of. Maybe if I'd have just took my time a bit more, I don't know, it's hard to say. If I give them a bit, they went in. If I give them too much, I pulled out. So got quite a few out there. Ended up all right. Happy with £70. I say 4th overall. £85 went late, so I've not been a million miles away. Had a bit of a poor start, which was to be like looking at the weather and conditions. It's always going to be the same, but ended quite strong. Enjoyed my day. Hopefully you've liked the video and it's something a bit different. If you think there's what I should change, different concept, or what you want to see, just let me know. Apart from that, like and subscribe and I'll bring you plenty more. Cheers guys.